Hello, good afternoon. Today's topic is perfect competition. Perfect competition is a market in microeconomics, as this is a set of economics in which we deal with the micro concepts like the behavior of a consumer, a producer, a firm, or an industry as a whole. Today's topic is market. Concept arises. What do you mean by market? A market is a place where buyers and sellers interact with each other and the price of the commodity is determined. Now I'm making it uh, the top. I'm clearing it the topic that is perfect competition. This is the first type of market in which large number of buyers and sellers exist. The concept of perfect competition is firstly given by Marshall, and afterwards its followers have given their views about this concept as well. Perfect competition is a market where there are large number of buyers and sellers exist, and price of the commodity is determined by the producer itself. Single type of commodity exists means all the firms are producing the same kind of commodity, and price is determined by the market forces. If the price of the commodity, if the demand of the commodity is higher, price may be a little bit higher. But as the supply of the product emerges, price becomes down, and the normal price exists where the total market demand and total market supply intersect to each other. So let's talk about the perfect competition. Perfect competition is having large number of firms. The firms which are existing are producing the same kind of products. They are basically the price takers, not the price makers, as the whole control arrives in the market because all type of firms are producing the same kind of product. So that's why firms are price takers and not the price makers. We can draw it with the help of characteristics as well. The first characteristic of perfect competition is large number of firms, and all the firms are not very big. All the firms are of small in nature and they are price takers. They depend upon the market forces. If the demand of the product is higher, new firms exist, enter in the market. Whereas if the demand of the product becomes lower, few firms goes out of the market and other firms get the normal price of the commodity. We can also say homogeneous products or the products which are existing in the market, they are of same kind and same type. There is no difference between the products. Means all the firms are producing the same kind of products, the same DSM, same type, same variety, or uh, all the firms are having the same kind of products. Just hold on. Next one is perfect knowledge of the product by the buyers and sellers as well. The buyers are having the perfect knowledge of the product and all the products are of same kind and same nature. It is like the raw wheat which is producing in agricultural field. All the farmers are producing the same kind of wheat, and there's no difference between the wheat whether it is produced by the farmer A or B, or they're producing the same kind of wheat. As well as if we are talking about the other type of like iron industries, all the firms are producing the same kind of nut bolts, and there is no difference between the shape, size, and variety of the nut bolt. So that's why all the firms are producing the same kind of product, and the demand of the buyers or consumers is also same. They are demanding the same kind of nut and bolts for the products. One more property or characteristic exists in this firm in this as well, that is free entry and exit of firms. This is basically based on the total market demand and supply intersection. If few firms are getting losses, they are dropping the market. Whereas if few firms are getting supernormal profits, other firms are also entering in the market and they are shifting their supernormal profits into normal products. So that's why firms are having free entry and exits. Now let's talk about the perfect mobility of the factors of production. As perfect competition is a independent market with no government control or laissez-faire exists. So all the factors of production, they are having no transportation cost while moving from one firm to another firms. Means there exists no transportation cost, as well as all the factors of production are homogeneous. We can replace any factor of production with the second factor of production. So that's why there's perfect mobility of the factors of production exist in the market. One more property also exists in the perfect competition, that is lack of selling costs. The firms are having zero selling costs. They are producing and market is generating the demand of the product for the firms. There is no selling cost as afterwards, after the perfect competition, imperfect competition or oligopoly existed in which selling cost of the product exists, where we have to spend the amount for advertisement while selling the product. If we want to in, uh, increase the sales of the product, we have to feed the advertisement costs in that. But in perfect competition, this point is totally lacking. Or you can say it is a simple type of market where no selling cost exists. All the firms are homogeneous and they are producing the same kind of product, and all the buyers are also producing without any uh, hesitation. All the firms are getting the same kind of demand and supply, and the market intersection where the price of the commodity is determined by the intersection of total market demand and total market supply of the product. As it is a point that the same type of price existed for all the firms. I'm giving you one example. For example, in the perfect competition, if few firms are getting supernormal profits, as there's a free entry and exit of the firms is existing, so that's why if few firms are getting supernormal profits, other firms are also new type of entrants or firms entering in the market, and they are shifting their supernormal profits into normal profits. Whereas if in the long period few firms are getting losses, they are dropping the market. Sorry, in the short period, if few firms are getting losses, they are dropping the market, and afterwards new type of firms are entering in the market. Sorry, if firms are getting losses, they are dropping the market, and rest of the firms are getting supernormal profits as well. Oh, sorry, normal profits as well. So that's why there's a no hype in prices of the products in the market during the short periods. Now, afterwards, as we had discussed about the perfect competition and its meaning with help of characteristics as well, now we have to work out with the time frame. As perfect competition is a market, there exists three types of time frames, which I'm sharing you with the screen. Uh, Hold on, please.